Ah. So, as a Vikings fan who's gone through the ups and downs and the really downs, it's like this team can't surprise you, right? And then there's a game like this where 1-4, just coming off the Seattle loss, could have saved your season. You went toe to toe with one of the best teams in the league in their place, and then you gave it away because you couldn't gain a half yard. Also couldn't stop them on multiple fourth downs and let them march 94 yards in the driving rain, run the train, blah, 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 whatever. And then you come home, right? All right, so 2-4, get to the bye week, and then everything will be hunky-dory, and then get ready for the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Dalvin Cook could be healthy, and then you'll get after it. But then that. You come in and get absolutely boat raced in your own home by the stupid winless Atlanta Falcons, who just fired their head coach. Really? Awesome. Well, we shouldn't do any winners, but we'll soldier on. It is our cross the bear. So here are the 5 winners and losers from the game. All right, so winner number 1, Dalvin Cook, in your face. All right, so Dalvin, it showed how valuable he is, where the Falcons were able to corral in on Alexander Mattison. He only had 26 yards rushing on 10 carries. He was balled up all day. And also, they did not care about play action at all. Can't wait for the All-22 to come out because they were sitting in coverage. They were not biting on play action because they didn't respect Alexander Mattison. So they're just sitting back there. And then Cousins, when he came off of play action, was looking back, 6, 7, 8 guys in coverage. Is like, nah. Just constantly dropping into coverage and giving Kirk Cousins fits all day. And Dalvin Cook, despite all of his faults for being injury prone, Dalvin is Mexican Coca-Cola classic in a glass bottle. And I said Mexican because they use the real sugar, not the high fructose corn syrup, not the nonsense. Madison is RC Cola, where he's perfectly fine. He's good in a pinch. Goes great with whiskey still. Is a decent facsimile. It is like an 85% facsimile, just like 85% of the real thing, but still is not the real thing, baby. That just proves how valuable Dalvin Cook is. Next up, winner number 2, IFEADI F. ODENIGBO. So we talked about how IFEADI had been low-key playing extremely well in the shadow of Yannick Ngakoue. He led the Vikings in pressures, 5 pressures in 3 straight games. Finally got home again, had 5 tackles and a sack and a half against the Falcons, Matt Ryan, as well as on one of them, he beat a double team. He basically had the entire right side of the Falcons offensive line. Lindstrom at right guard, Caleb McGarry at right tackle. Really nice duo. He split him, beat the double team, and still got home. He's been beasting. He's one of the few handful of Vikings who didn't steal a paycheck on Sunday. Yeah, I never thinking of the couple who did. Winner number 3, EZRA, Cleveland. So got his first career start. Vikings finally. Hey, you know that super talented, super athletic kid that we drafted in the second round? All right, let him play because Drew Samia's wrist injury. Okay. Now, was able to watch him a fair bit because actually, so what I do is turn one TV on to the game and then have another TV on a delay, about 10 seconds. So we can watch a play in real time and then come back and watch the offensive line. I was able to do that. It worked pretty well. Ezra Cleveland, they threw a lot at him. So they were constantly putting stunts on his play. They were throwing Grady Jarrett at him all damn game long. I did give up a couple pressures, but overall, I really did hold his own at that guard spot. So, I mean, maybe he is a guard. Even though I'm still adamant that he should be the left tackle of the future. If the Vikings go a different direction in the draft, maybe they do pick up a Penny Sewell or Walker Little or someone in the draft that they see as a better left tackle prospect, sure. Then they keep Ezra Cleveland as I get choked up. Is that your Nona? And they keep Ezra Cleveland in at right guard or left guard. That's fine. And also, specifically, if they keep him in at right guard, Bradbury, Cleveland, O'Neal, that's a super athletic side of the offensive line. They can get after it, as well as if he can hold up consistently on the inside, it's great. Or maybe they are just getting his feet wet so they can slow the game down a little bit. He gets experience inside. He kicks back outside where the game's a little bit slower when he goes back to left tackle. It's fine. Next up, winner number 4, Jeff El Jefe Gladney. So got the start again, and for the second week in a row, he was the much better rookie cornerback, and also he showed why he was a first-round pick. So he put up 8 tackles, was pretty solid in coverage, did get beat on a couple, but then again, who didn't get beat on Sunday? Chased down Brian Hill as well and forced a fumble that was recovered by Eric Wilson. We thought that was going to be the momentum shifter. Not so much. But overall, Jeff Gladney is playing well, and that's been under the radar because Mike Hughes has been bad, Holton Hill's been bad and injured, as well as Cameron Tiny Dancer has been shredded 2 weeks in a row, so it's rough. Lastly, winner number 5, of course, Justin Jerome freaking Jefferson. He put the passing game on his back in the second half. He's like, we're not going out like this. Yeah, it may be garbage time, whatever, but we're going to hold our heads up high. Jefferson had 9 catches for $166 and 2 touchdowns, and he made some big-time in-traffic contested catches as well. Plus, he showed how dangerous he is after the catch. Just amazing. So now he is on pace for 90 catches, 1,718 yards receiving, and 10 touchdowns. Woo! Offensive Rookie of the Year, just absolutely obliterating the record books, and let's go. Honorable mention winners. So Kendricks led the team in tackles yet again with 14. Also got some decent pressure on a couple third down blitzes. Awesome. Madison, even though he got bottled up, he did hurl a dude, so drink. Hardy Nickerson Jr. caused a fumble on the second half opening kick return. Would have been nice if Chisena came up with a fumble recovery, but that's it. No. And again, I strained to find winners in this game. It was tough. Losers, Kirk Cousins. 3 picks, including a pick to Deion Jones on the first play of the game where he stared down Justin Jefferson. He got, how many picks does he have now? Does he have 11? It really doesn't matter. But Cousins, he stared down that throw like a rookie quarterback making his first start, and he's not changing. He is exactly what he is. He is the king of garbage time stats, and also, he came back at the end of this game and racked up and stacked up some decent garbage time stats. So he ended up 24-36 for 343, 3 touchdowns. So it's like, he played well. He had a 90.4 quarterback rating. It was all garbage. It was all absolutely massive garbage. So don't believe it for a second. He is not the future. Draft a replacement. And also, it may behoove the Vikings, since they probably can't trade him at this point. Just cut him. Just cut him. So they would have to pay his fully guaranteed $21 million 2021 base salary, which the 21-21 just really annoys me. That was definitely a Kirk Cousins special. And then you have another $20 million in dead cap for his prorated signing bonus. $41 million total dead. Fine. It's going to count on the cap whether he's here or not. So just take it on the chin, draft his replacement, move on with life. Yeah. As well as Cameron Dancer. So this sucks. Cameron Dancer got shelled again, gave up that Julio touchdown early in the game where he's out of position, and also impacted Harrison Smith yet again. Got completely shredded and turned around by Calvin Ridley when he was in the game. Just a really poor showing yet again by Dancer. He did make a couple of nice tackles and run support, cool, but that's not really what you're paid for. It's like Trey Waynes. Well, he's really good in run support. It's not his job, right? As well as a couple second weeks in a row that they can't pick up a 4th and 1. It's just a mess. Also, you could throw Harrison Hand in there as well, but of course, this is the first NFL action. He was covering Julio and Calvin Ridley out there, but he did settle down to a degree. But yeah, overall, it was a very rough day by the Vikings all around, as well as the numero primo loser is Mike Zimmer, because the way that you had your team show up in a spot where their season is on the line, where they played fantastic ball against Seattle, and it was a very easy spot to have an emotional hangover, to be looking ahead to the bye week, getting out of Dodge, overlooking a winless team. This was a trap game, and you fell right into the trap. So, Mike Zimmer, this is completely on you, and if they fired you during the bye week, I wouldn't blink. I would be like, nah, that makes sense. And then on to the next one. Fire Zimmer, fire Spielman, cut Kirk Cousins, hire Eric Bieniemy, hire Thomas Dimitroff or Daniel Jeremiah as the new GM, draft a quarterback of the future, no pass for Trey Lance, get him in the teens, and then let's go. Let's move on with life. But other than that, it was a really good game. Cool. All right, so your thoughts. Winners and losers, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.